Welcome back, Keith Tebow, with you on this Thursday afternoon. With us being in the winter, we don't get a lot of opportunities to exercise the way we used to. While Greater Fall River Recreation, for a number of years now, has been sponsoring the Fall River Fitness Challenge, which helps people stay in shape through the cold winter months. And even though we're in the pandemic, they're going to continue the practice as the next edition of the Fall River Fitness Challenge is going to be beginning on February 10th. And to talk about it today, I'm joined by two guests, Anne-Marie Holly from Greater Fall River Recreation and Tabitha Gendro. She's from Tabby's Transformation, and she'll be involved with helping train people during the fitness challenge this year. Thank you for joining me. How are both of you today?
Doing very well, thank you.
All right, let me start with you, Anne-Marie. This has been a tradition in Fall River, Greater Fall River Recreation, sponsoring this Fall River Fitness Challenge. Talk a little bit about, what this challenge has traditionally tried to accomplish and how it'll be obviously different this year.
Yeah, the Greater Fall River Fitness Challenge was started, like you said, I want to say close to 15 years ago, if not 15 years. And it was started by a gentleman named Bill DuPont, who wanted to decrease the risk of type 2 diabetes in the city of Fall River. So he met with Recreation, with the Diabetes Association, and different fitness partners in the city to kind of see if they would donate their time to get people off the couch and moving around. And his legacy has lived on through this challenge. It's the longest running fitness challenge of its kind in the country. And what we normally would do is we would just gather people to exercise. We like to accommodate people of all different levels, whether it was a walking group or, modified exercise in an exercise class, and just, bring people together and create a camaraderie that was based around healthy living. We were offering 2 challenges a week with bonus challenges and some different nutrition classes, as well as, bi-weekly weigh-ins to kind of track everybody's progress. And reward them for how they were doing. Unfortunately, we aren't able to see each other in person, but we wanted to keep this going. We think it's such a great program. We have such wonderful partners who are always willing to donate their time and support us. So we are doing an online fitness challenge again, like we did in the summer. It's going to be, again, the Wednesdays and Saturdays. This time we're going to be hosting the classes on Zoom. So people have the opportunity, if they would like to show their picture while they're exercising or their video, they can see their friends, they can commiserate together when the exercise is too hard. The trainer can see them and can offer tips or modifications or, encourage people as they're moving and call them out by name. So that's something a little bit different that we're doing. Tabby, who we brought on as a coordinator for the fitness challenge and the lead fitness partner for this challenge, made that suggestion because we were doing it on Facebook before and it was great and people were able to be live with us, but we kind of missed out on that camaraderie and having people, be able to see each other and know who's on the exercise class and comment and kind of feel that togetherness. So that's kind of what's happening for this year.
So let me ask you, Anne-Marie, in terms of, past years when people were in person, what was the participation like? And you mentioned that this was held, you did an online version of this last summer. How was that participation and how do you expect it to go when it starts on the 10th?
Yeah, I mean, we, in the past, in person, we were getting probably about 500-ish signups, maybe a little more. In the beginning of the fitness challenge, back when The Biggest Loser was kind of like on TV and really popular, we were getting closer to 1,000 people signing up for the challenge. Now we get anywhere between 300 to 500, I would say, and we were getting about in those first few weeks of the challenge. It was such a wonderful thing to see. It was almost over 115, I would say, people gathered in the Cuss Gymnasium working out together. It was amazing. Over the summer, like I said, we hosted the online fitness challenge, and I would say we probably had a couple of hundred people attending the classes here and there, probably consistently about 30 to 40 people on those classes together live, and then others would take them throughout the week.
Let me go to Tabitha now. Tabitha, you're involved with coming up with the programs that people will be taking part in. You have been doing some of this, I would assume, remotely since the pandemic started. So tell us a little bit about your approach to how you plan on teaching some of these classes, and based on what you've experienced and what you hope to accomplish for helping out with the fitness challenge.
Basically, it's really the same concept as in-person training. Being able to do it via Zoom is awesome because I'll be able to see the participants and be able to make sure that their form is correct, and call them out and compliment them when they're doing the things correctly. Also, it allows for everybody to stay accountable, so not only with themselves but with the trainer and with their friends, and the whole community aspect of it. So that's really cool that we're able to do that via Zoom to keep them accountable for this challenge, because that's the whole purpose of it, is that they continue to come back week after week. And my approach is really just providing functional fitness classes, so that it's doing body weight exercises, different things that will help them in their day-to-day life, stretching, maybe using some kind of weights or jump ropes or different things that they might have access to at home, just to kind of help start small, and using progressive challenges to get them to a point where they were the year before, because it seems like every year we kind of fall into a winter rut for a little bit through the holidays. And so that's what's been great about this challenge, is every year in the new year, people can kind of jumpstart themselves and then get themselves back on track where they want to be, until they can be outside walking and doing all the activities that they're normally doing when there's nicer weather outside.
Yeah. So Tabitha, let me. How are you going to try to make things different for people? It's a 10-week commitment. If people go through the entire program, how do you try to make things different, especially in that remote environment where you can't actually, do things in a controlled in-person space?
So we can still do all of the fun, different fitness type of exercises that we would normally do in a regular in-person environment. We can do the cardio dance, the kickboxing, different circuits. So, being a fitness instructor really allows you to kind of bring in all different aspects of the different types of fitness, and doing group exercise training with everyone, and being creative as to how to make it fun for everybody. That's really what I specialize in. So I love being able to bring a different class every time. That way people don't get bored with it and they're constantly coming back. And not only am I one of the instructors, but we also have several other partners throughout the city of Fall River that are going to be bringing their special touches and their different classes to the fitness challenge.
Anne Marie, let me ask you, in the past, you've been able to see a lot of success stories of people who have really, taken this challenge on head on and have done really well to even transform themselves throughout the period of the challenge. Talk a little bit about how that makes, you feel and other people feel, and how are you going to be able to maybe, get in touch with some people during these next 10 weeks in terms of seeing how they're doing, to see and show off their individual progress.
Yeah, I mean, it's always just such a heartwarming experience to be a part of the fitness challenge and see people who previously thought they weren't able to do things kind of take that leap and start to believe in themselves and learn, like Tabby was saying, the functional fitness and how they can get their body moving every day, even if it's just a little bit more than the day before. Tabby's a wonderful instructor that, like she said, brings so many different things and exercises to the people of Fall River. So if they don't have weights at home, they can use, cans of soup or, their body weight exercises, and truly trains them to love exercise. And I think that's our main goal, is just the lifestyle change. It's not the, the losing the weight. That's kind of an added bonus. It's more so that these participants are leaning more toward the healthier choices in life rather than the the unhealthier, but sometimes easier choices. I think that this online fitness challenge is going to have to be a little bit self-motivated. You know, we don't have, people can participate in groups, but we don't have them signing up in teams. There's not like an official sign up process to it. So it's going to have to be getting on the computer at, 6:30 on a Wednesday night or 9 a.m. on a Saturday morning and participating the best they can. Tabby's going to be helping run the social media aspect of it. So giving people tips throughout the week, whether it be exercise or nutrition. And it's going to be up to those people that are following the Greater Fall River Fitness Challenge Facebook page to engage in conversation with not only each other, but the professionals who are helping run the challenge. So I think it's a really great opportunity to have a little more access to the, challenge leaders, asking questions and figuring things out, and getting some of that advice pretty readily. But again, it's going to be up to the people who participate to make those choices in their own lives.
Yeah. Finally, Anne Marie, how can people find out more? Do people have to pre-register for this? Give us some details on how people can find out more and get involved.
Yeah, nobody, registration is not required. So all you have to do is go to the Greater Fall River Fitness Challenge Facebook page, and you can follow along. We'll be posting the links to the workout, so you can just click on the Zoom link and enter the room and get ready to exercise. Again, we'll be doing some rewards throughout the challenge. We'll do giveaways. If people are participating in the classes, they can let us know. We'll ask every week if they participated. If they did, we'll put their name into a giveaway. We'll choose a name. They'll win a gift card or some kind of fitness equipment to help along with their journey. And it's just going to be a really great, fun, and easy experience. So we hope as many people out there can join us. It doesn't really even matter if you're living in Fall River. If people have lived in Fall River and enjoyed that experience and have moved away since, they can get it back again pretty easily. So we welcome anyone, and we're just excited to have a great time.
Sounds like fun. I'm glad you're doing it again. So Anne Marie Holly and Tabitha Gendro, thank you for joining us. All the best on this year's fitness challenge, and we'll catch up again soon, Anne Marie, maybe on a recap on how it went. So I appreciate your time.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right. And thank you for joining us today here in FRC Media. I'm Keith Tebow. Have a great day.